Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel Banks and I plan to bring you all things beauty. So today I kind of wanted to talk about this project that I'm starting on Facebook, on my Facebook page. And the name of my Facebook page is All Things Beauty, and it is a Kaizen project. What is Kaizen, you ask? Well, Kaizen basically is a Japanese philosophy that translates to English as improvement. And so this comes from, well, I got it from working in a big corporation, a couple of big corporations. And big corporations use this philosophy to help with continuous improvement within their organization. So basically what it is and how we're going to use it, Kaizen is broken up into 3 categories. And the category that we'll be using is called 5S. And 5S essentially talks about a decluttering method, a method that's going to help you declutter. Why should we declutter? Decluttering helps relieve and reduce stress and anxiety, and it helps with overall mental wellness. So what brought this about was I woke up this morning and I was feeling a little cluttered. I was feeling a little stressed, and I had a little bit of anxiety. So I said, it's time for me to do a little more decluttering. Now, I consider myself to be kind of a minimalist where I don't have much. I like to see a lot of empty spaces. That helps me to stay focused. That helps me to stay grounded. And so when they say remove clutter, they're not necessarily just talking about be a clean person. It's removing unnecessary items from your life or from your space. Okay guys, I almost left this out. Just as important as it is to declutter, you also want to find a home for each item. So this is an essential part of the project, or a part of 5S, and we will talk about this more in detail. So basically that's what I wanted to focus on. So I decided to have a Kaizen Monday, where every Monday we focus on decluttering our lives and bringing about reduced stress, reduced anxiety, and we bring on some mental well-being. So essentially 5S is 1, you want to sort. 2, you want to set in place or straighten. 3, you want to shine. 4, you want to sustain. And 4, you want to standardize, and 5, you want to sustain. I had to look at my notes because I was like, okay, I missed one. So yeah, so that's all you basically want to do. It sounds easy. Yes, it's not that complicated. The only thing you have to do is wrap your mind around it and actually complete each step before you go to the next step. And it actually flows into a circle. So 1 flows into 2, 2 flows into 3, 3 into 4, and 4 into 5, and 5 back into 1. And that's how you build that continuous process, that continuous improvement process. And so because I learned these processes through work, I decided to incorporate it at home. And a lot of times we do things at home that we learn from work, or vice versa, like safety ideas, just a bunch of stuff that we take from work or we take from home, and we take it to either place and apply it. So I brought that from work and I am applying it to my personal life. So I decided to share it with you all, as well as the page on my Facebook. So every Monday we'll have Kaizen Monday, where we work on decluttering our lives of unnecessary just junk or things that we just don't need. It's not necessary, okay? And it's going to help reduce the stress, the anxiety, and the mental well-being. And you don't believe me? Just test it out and you'll see, okay? So step 1 today. So day 1 was learning about what Kaizen is, how we will be using it in our lives. So that's what I want to explain to you guys, what it is and how we're going to be using it in our life. So hopefully you learned a little bit something about Kaizen. If you want to read more on it, you could definitely find more information on the internet. This is going to be so beneficial to your life. I plan on talking about each step of the process every Monday until we complete it, and I'll take you through my home, through what I'm going to be doing to help with each step. Okay, so subscribe to my channel. You won't be doing this process alone. I definitely, because I am familiar with the process, and not just familiar with the process, but actually live the process through work, I can help you declutter your home, declutter your mind, declutter your space, so that you can have less stress, less anxiety, and you can bring on that mental well-being. So beauty is not just about makeup. It's not just about that garden, guys. I told you it's gonna be all things beauty. Okay, so it's all about that mental beauty, and then sharing that mental beauty with other people, because when you start to declutter, when you start to organize your space, people around you take on that energy and they do the same thing, guys. Just sharing that positive energy, it translates so well. It goes from one person to the next person to the next person, just like negative energy. So we're not here for the negative energy. We're here for all of that positive energy, and we are going to work on decluttering our space, decluttering our mind. Okay, Pearl wants to make her grand entrance. I know you probably saw her tail flying back there, but just decluttering everything so that we can have some peace, some mental peace, some physical peace, some beauty peace, so that we can have that glow from within, because we are mentally stable. Okay, so this is not going to cure all. Some people don't have cluttered lives and they're still stressed and have anxiety, so you definitely need to reach out to professionals who can help you with this. But this is for people who know that they just need to clear their space. I am no doctor, I'm not claiming to be, but I just know that this helps with me reducing my anxiety and reducing my stress. Whenever I have a decluttered home, or I remove negative, unnecessary thoughts from my mind, remove unnecessary people from my life, I feel a lot more calm. And then I pass that calmness on to my family and to my friends, and they pass it on, and it just goes on and on and on. So I hope you all enjoy this Kaizen Monday. I know I am going to have so much fun introducing these ideas and these concepts to you guys. Make sure you leave in the comments if you have already started a Kaizen project, either in your home or at work, and how you see it being beneficial to you personally. I remember, okay, this is getting a little bit off the subject, but I had some of the best bosses in my life. I have been so fortunate that I have had some awesome teachers in my life. So of course my parents have been amazing teachers, but I have been fortunate enough that in college I had some amazing teachers, high school, all the way through all of my education, I've had amazing teachers. When I started working, I was fortunate enough to have some amazing bosses who taught me a lot. And I remember one boss, I'm not gonna say her name because I don't want to get too personal, but I remember one boss, she told me, she said, your relationship with your job should be a two-way street. You should be given something, and you should be given something. You give excellent work, you give excellent job performance, and you should be getting experience and knowledge. It should be a two-way street. You shouldn't just be giving and not receiving. So I have learned so much. So some of the concepts that I learned at work, definitely I definitely brought it back home, whether it had to do with safety, just all sorts of things. I brought it back here, and vice versa. I brought all my experience to my workplaces. So stick with me, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, if you haven't already done so, make sure you click that notification bell, because this is going to be so much fun, guys. This is going to be all things beauty, okay? And it's not just going to be makeup. We're going to be talking about some stuff, y'all. We're going to be talking about some deep stuff. And you're going to go on this weight loss journey with me, because I need to lose some weight, y'all. So it's going to be so much fun. So just make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that notification bell because you're not going to miss out on this Kaizen project. So every Monday we are going to be talking Kaizen until we get our lives decluttered, y'all, and keep it decluttered. Because that last step, that 5, keep it sustained, that's so important. Ain't nothing like decluttering and then recluttering your life. Keep it decluttered, okay? So we'll go through each step thoroughly, but I just wanted to introduce it to everyone today, introduce it to my Facebook page and introduce it to you guys, and then we'll go through each step and we'll complete those steps before we go to the next step, because that's really important as well. You all have a very, very blessed day, and I will talk to you all soon.